Welcome to this tutorial. This tutorial is going to teach you about creating websites that are effective. We're also going to look at the certain elements that you should include in a website, such as a description of the business, contact page of information, small chunks of information, and to make it easily navigational. Navigation is extremely important when building a website for a business. You must make sure that it is intuitive. This means that it must be easy for the user to learn how to navigate around the website. As with any publication, there are certain things that you must make sure that you maintain when developing your website. You must make sure that it is extremely engaging and catchy for your audience. So if you're advertising your business, then you want to make sure that you maximize the amount of marketing that you can possibly do on this website. Color combinations, again, are really important. If you have a house style or image and ethos that your company is trying to convey, make sure that you use this well and that your color combinations avoid any real negative impact on the audience. So you must make sure that you use color combinations that really blend in well together, but also keep your consistent house style, image and ethos for the users. It's important on your website to not have too many flashy hotspots, perhaps things like buttons that allow you to navigate easily around the website so that it's not cluttered and very difficult to use for the audience. Okay, so brand identity is extremely important. So a website such as John Lewis has a consistent and simple brand identity on here. Their logo is something that is very much well known. You know it's John Lewis. Also, the branding is black with green, which is very much in keeping with their theme, so it is consistent. They've also used this as well. And as you can see, the website is not overly cluttered. It is quite simple, but it's also consistent. So whatever section of the websites that you click on, you should see a consistency in terms of the menu down the left-hand side here. Again, if I go through all of the pages, they are consistent in their layout. They are also very simplistic. It is intuitive, which means that it's easy to use. You've got a navigation bar here with a drop-down box. You also have hyperlinks here, which takes you to other elements of the website. There are interactive content and features also within the website, which is something that you want to think about when you're creating your own. Okay, some of these images are also hyperlinks. And what you will find on some websites is that you might have hotspots where you click on them and they actually change colors. These all help the aesthetics of a website, but we must make sure that you keep your target audience in mind. So if you are actually creating a website to advertise a business, your corporate identity and brand must be at the forefront of what you create, including making it intuitive for the user. Okay, so another website that we're going to have a quick look at is the McDonald's website. This has the logo, which is consistent with the branding. Also, the background style and colours are yellow blended in with white. Again, it is very, very simplistic, intuitive, and there is ease of navigation. So there is a drop-down box here, which allows you to click on hyperlinks to various elements. Again, this website is very interactive and intuitive, and you can navigate back to elements on here. All of the pages, when you click on them, have a very consistent theme and house style to them. And as I said, it is very easy to use. Most websites have what we call a navigation bar or a search bar to allow you to search the website with keywords. This is really important because if your users are not able to actually locate elements on your website, they can simply use the search bar to be able to navigate to certain elements. You might find on websites that you want a scroll bar, perhaps, if this is easy to add, where you can scroll along. So if I look at this one here, this is what we call a scroll bar or a rolling marquee, which allows you to change the slides. You might have interactive galleries that you can also add in, and you might want to put links to videos or audios and images on your website. And some of them have links to social media to obviously help with their branding. So the key message when you are creating your website is to make sure you develop a strong brand and message, that you make sure it is clear and concise, and that you have consistent navigation that is intuitive, so easy to learn for the user, and that is very, very simplistic, and the message is clear for the audience. So make sure when you are creating a website that you are looking at your audience and their needs.